Yeah, okay. Yeah, the ACAB. You know what? Ever since I got arrested in Tennessee, I'm not gonna rock any ACAB merchandise, but I am a felon now, and the cops did cart me off to jail, so maybe you've got me halfway there. I'm like ACK. I'm not ACAB. I'm ACK, maybe. I still back the blue.
What'd you get
mostly,
arrested
though.
for?
For impersonating a dental hygienist and for consensual sodomy too. It was a long day.
Dude, fuck.
It's illegal in Kentucky.
Yeah,
so
it is.
don't sodomize anyone in Kentucky. Just remember that.
Okay, so Zach, okay, you've got you're tatted up.
Yeah.
You fucking any other tattoos you want to tell us about?
Are you tatted up all over?
Yeah, I mean, I have this rainbow.
Oh my God!
Holy
dude.
shit, dude!
That was a good artist, dude.
Yeah.
Who did
Wow.
Dude, that took fucking like 6 hours.
I was gonna say, dude, that looked
Wow,
good.
you better fucking hope you don't go to jail, buddy, because
Dude,
they're gonna
my back
strip
is
search
way-
you and
my
somebody's.
back's so much worse.
Oh, Gilla, what is it, dude?
What do you
I want
got?
to see
Dude,
it.
it says I heart fat cock on my back.
Oh,
No,
my
it
God.
doesn't.
My friend
dude.
did it to me.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what he was writing. I thought it was just, yeah. I'm so fucked, dude. If I go back to
Did
jail.
you film that at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I hate it.
Have you been to jail?
Yeah, I have. I went to jail in Indiana for weed. For like a month.
What year?
It was like 2015.
Okay,
Yeah.
jail is rough.
Yeah.
I went recently. I was only there for like even less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
At what point, though, because I imagine an Indiana jail, horrible.
Yeah.
At any point, did you start to get used to the shittiness of it?
Yeah. Because at first, like, so every night there'll always be someone that's like screaming, like, I don't belong here. Blah, like they're coming in.
That was me when I was there.
Yeah.
Really? I don't get me out.
Yeah.
I'm a nice white boy.
Like in Shawshank Redemption, dude?
There's always someone like that. But then after a while, everyone else would be screaming, shut the fuck up. We're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
And after a while, I was one of those people like, dude, shut the fuck up. So like I got used to that like after a while. And it became really funny actually every night when someone would do that.
What? I'm just trying to think, like, where was this jail and how many, like, because you got to have balls to announce that you don't belong there at midnight out of the cell.
I mean, I just from watching Shawshank Redemption, I wouldn't do that. That's what the guy does at the beginning, and then he gets his ass beat.
I feel like,
Yeah,
Leo,
yeah.
you would be the guy to yell, I don't belong. You're candy ass fucking.
I am like, I feel like I could survive in jail just based on like they could tell I get pussy and shit, so they'd be like, "Hey, dog, look, fucking Aquaman, it's fucking Aquaman, dog." I'd be like, "Hey, it's fucking Aquaman, dog."
All right, dude. I mean, if you think getting pussy is a valid currency in
It is.
jail,
But you're the richest man in any room. The guy that gets the most pussy, dude. That's the richest man. That is what Andrew Tate said, and I believe him.
Okay. All right. I'm not prepared to refute that.
Yeah.
Zach, so you're in there. Guys are yelling. This must have been like a very minimum security prison.
Yeah. It was just like
jail.
it was just like a county jail. Yeah, it was I don't know, it was pretty scary. It was kind of scary at first, and then like after, because I was in like a normal like block with like a bunch of different people, and then after probably about, it was like 2 days, they like the guard, one of the like not parole officers, one of the fucking guard dudes came up to me and came into the cell and was like, "Hey, you're like the only one that has a fully executed sentence in here. We want you to be a trustee," which is like you pretty much have to work the entire time you're there.
And you get perks.
Yeah, they'll cut off some time or whatever, and you can like, you get access to like.
Did you get a striped uniform too?
Yeah, no, actually they just let us wear like our normal clothes at that point.
Oh, that's cool.
It was kind of cool.
Your normal
but-
clothes that you got arrested in?
Yeah. Well, so my scenario, I knew that I was gonna be in jail. Like, pretty much, they let me like. They ended up calling my family and were like, "Hey, like you can bring him more clothes to wear," and they just dropped off clothes. I could also see my apartment from the jail.
Oh,
Like,
You guys had windows?
from where I was at as a trustee, I could like see outside, and sometimes they would just let me walk outside to like take things to other places, like in the jail.
it sounds
was-
like
So
every
you could have
jail.
escaped.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't have got far, but yeah.
What if you had to write disguise? What if
Yeah.
what if there was the right shipment of like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like a UPS and Amazon delivery.
Yeah,
you know what
that
I
would
mean?
have probably worked.
Yeah.
And when you say, Zach, that you wouldn't have got far, does that mean you stand out if you were
Yeah.
if you
Well,
weren't
I
running
feel-
down the streets?
Yeah, like me running down, like, okay, first off, I'm not gonna be able to like run that far. Secondly, like I feel like I have a very distinguished shape.
Mm.
You know, so like that would like in a like a silhouette of me is very, like you would know like it's me or you. Like we would be like it's easily that's Zach, that's Danny.
Yeah.
As a larger guy, I have a question
Yeah.
because I have dreams sometimes where I'm like I'm running away from something and I'm like I'm not fast. Do you guys ever have like a dream like you're in Apocalypto and all the Indians are chasing after you? You just have no
I have a
shot.
lot of nightmares about Indians. Liam.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and
I don't like them, frankly.
I bet, dude. But like, does that not ever scare you guys? Like that, if there is a situation where you need to just sprint at, turn on the jets, there might be a problem with that.
Yeah, definitely. Like any scenario that involves running, too many stairs, like
Yeah,
like I'm going down. Like zombies, dude. I would be so fucked.
Yeah.
If you had to make a prison break and you knew you needed to train
Yeah.
because you would be going through forests and rivers and maybe climbing a mountain, how long do you think it would take you to get into escape shape if all you had was the prison weight room?
If all I had was like prison weight room, so like actually, so before there was like a time where I lost like a bunch of weight in 3 months, and I know it'd probably be a little bit. I was 19, so metabolism's probably different. I would probably need like 4 or 5 months probably of being like, because like I went from being 350 to 190.
Oh wow!
In 3 months.
And this wasn't dysentery?
No, it was literally just me like walking and eating healthy and like exercising.
What happened to that?
Well, I started doing it again like recently. Yeah, so like I'm on like sort
Congrats,
of a journey
bro.
right now.
Okay.
Congrats,
I've
dude.
lost like the thing is though like I gained way more like from like gaining it back. I gained that and way more. So now I'm like I was at like 480 and I went down 30 pounds so far.
Okay.
So I'm like working
Congrats,
on that.
bro.
The I will say, Zach, the ACAB tattoos make it a little more sense now.
Yeah.
I kind of get it. You can't fault a guy for an ACAB tattoo, but I want to know, and I kind of want to get like stop joking around a little bit and get a little serious here. Like when you were in jail, did you get raped?
No, I did not. Dude, so one of my dad's like childhood friends, he went to prison for like I think he killed someone or something. Okay?
Jesus.
And,
A
like,
valid reason to go to jail.
Yeah, valid reason. I get it. Like, but I called him Uncle Herman, and even though he wasn't my uncle, I went and visited him in jail. Like, when I was a kid, like with my dad, and he had just got out of prison for doing like 20 years.
Oh my god!
Like right when I was about to go to jail, and he was like, they're gonna get you in there, and he was like saying all this crazy shit. Like
They're gonna get you.
like preparing me for
They're gonna
prison.
get you.
Like, and I'm like, dude, like I'm just going to county jail. I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like, and then he's like, if anyone puts a candy bar in your bed, don't take it and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, I think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And he was like telling me that I need to like fight anybody over like the smallest thing and all this shit. And I was just like, oh my God, dude.
I think we need that guy to just give a pep talk to Fez.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, the no more candy bars thing is valuable in jail or out for Fez.
How easy would it be to reel in Fez with a candy bar?
Oh,
in
my,
jail?
Fez,
come on.
He's almost been human trafficked twice.
What?
And
Yeah.
you know what? Probably a Mars bar was involved.
Of course.
And also, Fez, I would like to see. Well, actually, you know what? Fez has been pretty good about fighting people recently for
Yeah,
his
he
smallest
has.
defenses. He has defended himself twice very valiantly with his fists recently.
That's awesome.
It is pretty awome.
So nothing even close to any sexual assault happened?
I saw like the closest thing that I saw happen to someone while I was there was this dude, this like kid this guy like shorter than me. He was like this ginger dude, like fucking he comes in and they're like these bigger dudes come up to him and they're like, hey, like I knew I was going to jail. I like grew out my beard like really long. I tried to look as crazy as possible.
Sure.
And this dude comes in and they're like, these big dudes come up to him. They're like, hey, we're going to take your food every day unless you take this like hot tamale, like fireball candy and like shove it up your ass right now.
That's me and Leo if we ever go to the
Let's get the new guy, dude. Let's get the new guy.
And
Let's get the new guy with the hot tamale joke. Fucking let's get him.
That's just good fun. But
yeah,
continue.
I felt like we're like being hazed or something.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, are you still like, well, he was, and then he didn't even question it, shoved it up his ass immediately, and that was it. And they called him Fireball like the rest of the time. And then they still took his food.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it hurt? Did it burn him?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. He wasn't feeling great.
Did you lose some weight that month in jail?
Yeah, I did actually.
What do you think Peyton Manning, if he just walked around Indianapolis with his cock out of his pants, like, do you think he even serves any jail time at all? I don't think so.
You know,
I don't think so.
is he still a hero over there? 'Cause maybe they viewed like him going to Denver as a betray- and he lives in Denver.
I went to
He's
Indiana-
like a Denver guy.
I spent some time in Indianapolis, and there are so many sculptures of this guy. There's so
Yeah.
many bronze statues.
Wow.
Yeah, he would probably be fine.
He would be
Yeah.
fine,
Like,
dude.
He could
chill.
fucking just be puffing up on a blunt when the cops pulled him over.
Yeah.
With his cock
Like,
still out.
How you doing, fellas?
He's so charming, dude. They'd be like, "Hey, Peyton, come on, man. You got to put your cock away, man. Family's out here. How you doing, man? You want to throw that pigskin around a little bit?"
Jeff Ross, you know Jeff Ross, the comedian?
Yeah.
The roast master general. He's got two of the best comedic things I've ever seen, like in any genre. He's got the Jeff Ross roasts the a county jail in Texas, and then he roasts the Boston Police Department.
Yeah.
And he asked one of the Boston police what they would have to do to, or what Tom Brady would have to do to get arrested.
Oh my god.
And like Jeff Ross was like, you know, what if Tom Brady had a puppy on a punting tee,
my
and he was gonna
God.
kick it across the fucking freeway, and the cop's like, I would tell the puppy I was gonna haul it downtown for getting in the way of Tom Brady's foot.
Dude, that's got to be true, dude. It's gotta be
Oh,
true.
yeah, dude.
I think
Tom-
Mike Tyson
yeah.
said Mike Tyson got out of some tickets. He said back in the day he'd be like completely hammered with like a fucking prostitute, and they would just be like, "Mike, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Have fun, buddy," and they would just let him go.
Yeah, cops have a lot of discretion, I bet,
Yeah.
when it comes to whether or not they're gonna file a police report and do all that.
Yeah.
That's why Zach, I would, keep the right arm in the vehicle when the
Yeah,
cops stop
dude.
you. You know, the
Yeah.
ACAB. They might not love the ACAB. Yeah, the police department, ever since George Floyd, like, it is just leaking bodies. Our academy here, our police academy, is graduating at half the rate they need to achieve our police staffing goals right now.
You guys want to join the force? I think
Dude.
Fez, you could pass the test.
Yeah,
Probably.
Fez, and then
I
you'd
think,
be doing your job, and then you would do one thing wrong, and somebody would catch it on camera, and then you'd have to go to prison for the rest of your life. How does that
Never
sound?
mind.
It's a fun job, dude. It's so fucked, dude.
Just only attack white people, Fez, basically.
Yeah, but
That is a good policy. If you
Okay.
are a cop,
I
it's not a bad
know.
policy.
You're gonna be fine.
It's honestly not a bad policy. But I mean, like, yeah, it is crazy. And then the fucking media loves nothing more than just front paging any kind of police abuse stories.
Even if they have the white person has a name that sounds sort of black, they just won't show the white person's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, dude, Chris fucking Jacobson, you know what I mean? Went down.
Is Chris Jacobson a black name?
Could be. You know what I mean?
Don't think-
It could be.
I don't think that's headline material.
Not exactly, but you know, it's close.
I knew a white guy
Jamar.
named Jabron.
All right, there
That's
we
a
go.
little better. Jabron would be from
Gibran would be, mistaken
it-
as a black man.
It was spelled Gibran, which is like the whitest way to spell Jabron.
Wow.
It needed to be like J apostrophe BRAWN.
And then it would have been,
Then
exactly.
that's like the blackest way to spell Jabron.